Agyapa FM 94.7. All talk, all day.
Ebia call for utmost transparency. Ain't say Minerals Income Investment Fund, state owned.
Yeah.
Agyapa Royalties Limited, which will be the listed company, no, and no, the ownership, no,
government of now. Yes,
the government will majority shares.
Yes, you call listed company.
Yes.
Company in the listed you call listed as of now a 100%
owned by the states.
In fact, by the MIIF owns 100% of it. MIIF now all back onto the London Stock Exchange. I didn't know London because most of these mineral related good. Into Obeko London Stock Exchange, no I say me company now Ghana buying only 100%. No, me person me ton be about 30%
and 40%.
And no your value be about 400 and 500 million. Hona san komono. Ebe base okay into 400 or 500 million. Yeah, JD MIIF.
Into more about the shares become part owners.
Absolutely, minority shareholders.
By any means, so there is ARG Royalties Ghana Limited, which is the royalty company. I don't know your company, man.
Agyapa Royalties Ghana Limited. That's what we are talking about. Which other vehicle are we talking about?
Okay.
Initially, they named it Asase.
Yes, I know.
And then they realized, say, Uko gold industry, there are over 10 companies called Asase Gold, Asase this,
the cover page of the amended and restated Mineral Royalties Investment Agreement between the Republic of Ghana, acting through and represented by the Ministry of Finance, otherwise known as the Republic.
Yes.
The Minerals Income Investment Fund, otherwise known as the Fund. Agyapa Royalties Limited, the listed company, and ARG Royalties Ghana Limited, the royalty company.
That's what they are talking about. That's what we are talking about. Because and
what's the difference between Agyapa Royalties Limited,
which will be the listed company? Of any difference? I'm not aware of any difference between them.
But there cannot be. So Rebecca said there is no difference because Bakuye ARG Royalties Ghana Limited.
I am not aware of any difference. Say yes. Near transaction structure
Agyapa FM.
There are no multiple companies involved in this. So those who make these allegations, they throw up any way is in a way is no to be brave. What we took to your friend is saying Parliament in 2008 laid out the clear nature. Into which company are they going to list?
The Agyapa Royalties Limited.
That's what it's going to be.
Yeah, that will be the listed company.
And that is what they are going to end up, your friend is saying, floating shares in. What is the other entity we are talking about here?
But that's what is on the agreement.
I'm not aware of any difference between those entities. I'm not aware of any difference between those entities.
So you think Agyapa Royalties Limited and ARG Royalties Ghana Limited are the same?
I'm not aware of any difference. Here's what I'm telling you. In the end, what we are going to list on the stock exchange, as you would realize, will now leave the government of Ghana with a majority holding, and then investors in the minority. That amount of money is what will now be made available to MIIF. Now, fee company in starting a Juma, according to a dividend policy, whatever comes out of dividends, or make to your government the majority shareholding of the dividend, and then they will retain some for further investment. It's a very simple, straightforward transaction.
Because you are a lawyer, I am not. Name of beneficial owners.
Yes.
At the end of the day,
who are the beneficial owners of?
We don't know.
But I'm telling you, MIIF, they are 100% shareholders. If somebody thinks otherwise, Uncle Imre, we have a culture in this country where we be too big boom. Yes, because we don't.
No, but in all sincerity, on the agreement, unless you tell me that this agreement,
I am not.
But on the agreement, ARG Royalties Ghana Limited cannot be the same as Agyapa Royalties Limited.
If you are aware of any difference, please let us know. But I'm explaining to you, I'm not aware of any difference. Okay. Now, the point I'm making to you is this: say near follow transaction. By the time we finish the transaction, you will find out, say, there's no intermediary who is taking some shares anywhere.
Okay.
There's no beneficial ownership hiding behind somewhere. There's been a practice in this country where every time they want to claim something they call family and friends. I tell you in all honesty, according to the structure of the transaction.
As approved by Parliament.
We will all now realize, it brings four-pronged benefits to Ghana. My final comment on this matter.
Okay.
Say government of Ghana, it is unpatriotic, say, threaten international investors. when the government of Ghana is seeking to raise money for our own benefit.
Say you be review.
Unpatriotic, and then the majority side, we have said it, we stand by it. This is not the first time. 2007, 2008. On the other side, Vodafone deal, review. Okay.
Yes.
In the end, what did the review lead to? But they are threatening international investors. Equity shocks on the international
market
flotation process. Ebi crampo and cap near kiti to say insurance premium near dear was it because of Kasani be a year canintino. Oma risk assessment near dear no more charge Ghana more. And yeah, no, Esla, a very similar conversation. Say na Esla bond no and all sort of threats to international investors. Sino-Hydro deal. We had a minority that actually wrote a letter to the IMF trying to alert them, say deal na a loan and bata. To what effect? So that if IMF says that Empire loan and normal transaction nego, it is no different from what is happening at Union air threatening international investors say omo yet transaction with Ghana and yes Esika we say or Momo Ba, and I say in the unlikely event that they win power, they will not honor it. I don't think it's patriotic.
Because on the final
the majority side thing say sa habit no you can raise your questions, you can even propose another way of structuring it. So, structure and say but don't threaten international investors just because your party is not.
The other